am genuinely, unironically, enjoying the fidget spinner. By this point, you've all probably heard of this, unless of course you've just come out of being cryogenically frozen. In that case, I would like to say welcome to the future, and I'm sorry about the future. For those not in the know, it's a little gadget you hold in your hand, you spin it, it's a kid's toy. But somehow, everybody has lost their freaking minds over it. So much fear and doubt over so small a thing. Maybe by this point you've had enough of hearing about fidget spinners, but if you would be so kind to listen, there are a few things I'd like to say about them. First of all, there was a time many days ago that I did not understand the fidget spinner, but my curiosity drew me in until I fidgeted with said spinner. It went a little bit like this. What is this? I still don't get it. Okay, I can see myself spinning this for a few minutes. This has spun for a really long time now. Is anyone else seeing this? Okay, this is actually pretty cool. This is amazing. This is the best thing to ever be invented. Hello? I'd like to legally change my name to Fidget Spinner. Yes, I'll hold. Supposedly, it helps with ADHD and focusing on the task at hand. Now, I don't know if that's entirely true, but I do a lot of writing and I am distracted super... Sorry, saw a speck of dust. It's a very interesting speck of dust. I do a lot of writing, and when I take my hands off the keyboard, I'm finding myself reaching for the fidget spinner and giving it a few cycles, and then miraculously, I go back in for some more typing. Coincidence? Yes, probably. Placebo effect? Most likely. Now, I can't do any fancy tricks with these things, and I'm not even sure that what people call tricks can even be classed as tricks. But there is one thing I want to try. Watching other people's fidget spinner videos, the only thing that is going through my inner camera nerd's head is, I wonder what shutter speed their camera's set to. This is where things start to get a little bit sciencey. So buckle up, get your lab coat and goggles on. You won't need protective gear for this. If you've ever seen a video of a helicopter and thought, why did the blades look so gnarly? Then it's down to the shutter speed of the camera. The shutter speed is essentially how long the camera shutter is open in order to expose light to hit the sensor. With a high shutter speed, you'll notice that your photos look a little bit more frozen in the moment. Like you've taken a snapshot of life. That's exactly what you've done with a camera. But a super slow shutter speed will give you long, exposed, blurry photos. It's how people do those crazy light painting photos. Well, I thought it could be fun to do a little fidget spinner shutter speed experiment. Let's do a science. As in a science, not a seance. Okay, camera, fidget spinner. Okay, we're gonna spin this bad boy and then keep changing the shutter speed of this camera to see what kind of cool, crazy effects we can get. Spin. So this is just a shutter speed of 1/50th of a second. It's pretty much what everyone's cameras are set at. It still looks pretty damn cool. Oh, it's reversing. Is it gonna correct itself though? It's going back the other way. It's kind of mesmerizing. Now it's just, whoa, now it's just flickering all over the place. Okay, well that's pretty basic. Let's try something a little bit more interesting. Let's bump up our shutter speed to, let's double it. Let's go 100. So not a huge amount of difference. We can see the detail a little bit better. And whoa, it's changing direction again. We can go higher. 1/500th of a second, and it's really starting to warp now. And there's no blur whatsoever. We're starting to get that helicopter effect. Whoa! I'm genuinely having a great time. So let's keep pumping it up. 1/2000th of a second. Let's see what happens. Woo! Whoa! Super distorted. It looks like a knuckle duster. 1/4000th of a second. More warping. We're going into another dimension. It's all over the place. What's it doing? And pause and reverse. That's insane. Why does it look like it's going backwards? That is something that I don't know. We've gone to 1/8000th of a second. And spin. Whoa. Definitely still getting that warping effect. Whoa. Super warp-tastic. Whoa. That's insane. Whoa. Oh my God. What is going on? It's like flickering in and out of existence. Okay, last thing I want to try is just taking a couple of photos with this camera. Photo at 1/50th of a second. It's your basic blur. It's what we've seen before, nothing too special. Now to the extreme, 1/8000th of a second. Let's take a photo. It looks like it's not moving at all. Cool. Then let's go all the way down to 30 seconds. I'm gonna have to turn the light down for this, I think. It's too bright in here. It's still too bright. There's a high probability this is not gonna work. Oh, it took. It's processing. Ooh. Show me the photo. Hey! That's probably actually the coolest photo I took. I just generally love the way the colors are blending together. The blues and the greens. There we go. Science accomplished. In conclusion, the thing that I really like about this, and forgive me for getting a little bit sentimental here, but It reminds me of simpler times. Being young in school on the playground where your only worry was how many Pokemon cards you had. And then those fads, man. Go-Go's, Tazos, Pogs, Yo-Yos, Crazy Bones, Beyblades, Marbles, Tamagotchis. And of course, Pokemon cards. All of those fads were just so simple. So when I hear people getting grumpy about others just enjoying this, saying stuff like, "Ugh, it's just a kid's toy! It doesn't do very much!" Yeah. No shit. I think that's actually what makes it pretty cool, to be honest. It doesn't really do much. It has one function, one purpose, one goal: to spin. It also makes me think how hilarious the hate would be if an old fad like Pogs was popular now. They're just cardboard cylinders! Stop having fun! Either way, I finally get it. There's not a whole lot to get, but I get it. Nothing crazy about them, nothing seemingly harmful about them. They are what they are. So consider me an official fidget spinnerer. Actually, I don't really want to be defined by the things I spin. And there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more things that leak out of my brain box. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about fidget spinners. Love them? Hate them? Completely indifferent because it's just a kid's toy? Let me know. All right, I'm gonna go, well, fidget spin, obviously. Bye.